What up, everybody? It's me, Bitchy, here back giving another show. Child, here with the Real Housewives of Atlanta recap. I want to start doing solo recaps of the videos, y'all, because I want to be able to give full thoughts just only into the show, what I thought about the show only, and not about all the other housewives and tea. So we're gonna start doing that, and I then need to start making some money. So we're gonna start monetizing these videos as well. You never know if Nene or Kenya or somebody might see it, retweet it, respond to it, and I blow up and need some coins. Okay. Um, so this was Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12, episode 18, called A Greek Tragedy in Six Acts. Okay. Now I'm not sure if that means that this whole drama with this fight at the end of the episode is going to be 6 parts. I hope not. But then again, I hope so, just because I love Housewives. And then they said that the reunion has been canceled or pushed back or postponed because of this goddamn Rona, child. Miss Rona is so nasty and so rude, okay? Miss Rona needs to get his teeth fixed if he's rich, okay? Trying to get some housewife stuff in there. Miss Rona said what it said, okay? But anyway, so the girls are in Greece. As we saw last episode, Kenya was being shady the whole time to Nene, and Cynthia tried to get them to sit at the table and talk. Kenya was being rude, so nasty and so rude. as usual, as all she's been in the season is just so nasty and so rude. So, this episode picks up with the girls are still in Greece. I think like Cynthia, Eva, and somebody else was like taking photos, and Candy and them was over there talking. And then they went to the dinner in the sky. Now I'm watching it with my headphones because I want to monetize it. I don't want no copyright infringement, so I don't want no strikes. I don't want no problems with me getting my coins to monetizing this video. So I'm gonna just watch the clip, and we're gonna be talking about it as I'm watching, basically. I'm just gonna tell you what I feel about it as I'm watching. So they're at the table, and Kenya is just being shady the whole time. Kenya is questioning Cynthia, like, okay, girl, so let's see what you really know. If we're having fried catfish, what kind of wine would you pair with a fried catfish? And Cynthia said, oh, I would probably do a rosé, a pink rosé. And Kenya's like, a pink rosé with catfish? Like, why would you do that? It would totally dismantle the taste of the catfish. That's stupid. Why wouldn't you do a white Zinfandel? And she's like, oh, okay. And she's like, no, let's keep going. So let's say we're doing a hamburger helper. What would you do with a hamburger helper? Cynthia said, I would do, uh, she said, I would do a Chardonnay. She said, why wouldn't you do a deep red with a smokewood applewood flair? Just really clocking her, seeing, questioning her at the table. Like, what makes you an expert about wine, you know? Because, you know, Cynthia has her wine cellar out there in Atlanta. Kenya was just being rude and nasty. I'm sorry. She was being so nasty and so rude to her best friend. And that's just what she was doing, y'all. That's really all she does the whole season. And I feel like, sadly to say, that might be the demise of her and Mark. And she was just a little bit sweeter, a little bit softer, a little bit nicer, not always trying to be Queen Bee on this damn show. Who knows? So they go do the plate sorry about that, big tongue. The plate smashing. And the sightseeing. And Kenya is still being rude. She's like, get off that. Like, they were trying to take photos, I guess, and Kenya was very just like, ew, get off of that. Not even supposed to be on that. You should know better. Just anyway, so they were bringing up the fact that Kenya was being rude about the wines and stuff, and they try to kind of push it off and smush it off. Nene, and then so we keep going next. They do the little what do they do? They on a bike, they on a bus. I mean, going to dinner, child, or the wine yard. And they talking, y'all, talking about their little man things. And then Nene and Portia make up. So Portia and Nene, I really want to talk about this part because this kind of goes in with me and my friends. Portia and Nene had their little falling out, and they weren't talking. They weren't friends. I guess they had came to an understanding that they weren't friends. Portia was the big enough a person to pull Nene to the side, like, can we talk? And they talked it out and made up right then and there. Both said what they had to say and easily talked it out. Me and one of my friends, who's Nene, not Nene Leaks, but couldn't even do that. And it was because, I don't know, pride, ego, I don't know what the fuck it was. But I love a story where two people can come together and just actually talk, not write letters and make videos. You know? Actually sitting down face to face and talk about shit. But it's what it is. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Whatever. But I'm happy that Portia and Nene did that. Portia and Nene sat down, talked it out. They made up, hugged, kissed and hugged it out, became big sis, little sis again. Best friends, jumped right back into their friendship. So that was a good part. I love that. I'm happy that Portia and Nene are back friends because I love their dynamic. They're hilarious. Anytime they're together, I'm always laughing at how they interact with each other. So I love Portia and Nene. So then, child, they go to the dinner. All the cats are down there, child. Um, they eat the dinner. That was funny with the cats. I don't understand why there were so many cats. Maybe there's just a lot of cats in Greece. I don't know. So then they go and do the dinner with the hats. This is where it gets good, y'all. They go and do the dinner with the hats. I mean, the crown. I'm sorry, y'all. And they are all kind of telling what they feel about each other. They're all kind of telling how they feel about each other and kind of trying to rectify any wrongs. They said if you have problems with somebody, when you have the crown on, tell what your problem is, and you guys talk it out and try to bury it and leave it here in the past and become friends again. So everybody was doing that, y'all. And Cynthia said her part like, I felt like you were discrediting me about the wine cellar. I feel like you were calling me out at the table, trying to make me look stupid, and it was fucked up. Kenya did her little excuse of, oh, I was just joking. It wasn't serious. I'm sorry that you felt that way. Da 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 woo woo woo. They hug it out and kiss, which was good. But Nene was like, she's once again letting this bitch ruin her engagement because she came to the engagement party and told Cynthia, I think Mike's about to propose. After Candy told her Mike was about to propose. That was a bitch move, I'm sorry. And then this, trying to discredit her and call her out. So Nene was like, if that was me, you would have gone harder. She's like, you always let Kenya get away with shit, but when it's me, y'all make such a big deal about stuff. So her and Kenya start getting into it. She's like, you a big ass bully, bitch. She's like, you are a big ass bully, bitch. In her country voice, she said, oh, you're calling me a bitch? And then he said, what you gonna say about it, though? What you gonna do about it? And she's like, what she saying? What do you mean? You want me to fight you? And she's like, no, you ain't gonna fight me, bitch. You ain't gonna fight me because you are a big ass bully. But you ain't gonna bully Nene Leaks. I said, yes, Nene. I love Nene. Yes, Nene. Nene said, you're not gonna bully Nene Leaks, bitch. Because she gonna get in that ass. Candy's like, I don't know what's going on. She's trying to stop it. So they pass on the crown. She gives it to Nene. Nene's like, you can take it off. I really don't have anything to say. She's like, if you don't have a crown, you need to shut up. Because Nene's, Kenya was like, that's why you gotta grovel and beg everybody to be friends again. You're bipolar. And she's like, I'm bipolar. No, you're bipolar. That's why your husband left you, because you're bipolar. And then that's when everybody got up like, whoa. Like, oh. Trying to stop it or whatever. And so they try and stop it for a minute. Kenya talks to Tanya about, I'm sorry for what I did, but I also feel like you didn't apologize to me. And Nene was like, no, a real woman wouldn't bring another woman in front of a lady and say, this is your man's side bitch. Disgusting. And Kenya started bucking, and Nene had like a little peanut in her. She said, shut the fuck up, bitch. She said, shut the fuck up while I throw this in your face. And then that's when everybody started putting their hands up like, no, Nene, stop. Nene got up like, shut up. She said, shut up. and then it went to be continued. So, child, that episode was good. I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. I like to see them in. I like the episodes where they go on trips because we get to see them out of Atlanta all together, forced to be together. Um, and yeah, I'm ready to see Sunday what's happening next. And hopefully the reunion is not pushed back too far because I really want the teas. Kenya said the tea is coming out at the reunion. You know Nene gonna spill tea. Everybody gonna spill tea at the reunion. So hopefully it's not too far of a postponement, y'all. I will be back next week, right after the episode next week, and every week until the reunion. I will be right after recording the episode um, with the review. So, till next time, follow me on my social medias. Deuces.